So who wants to take a look at what's inside this thing? It's huge.
Hi everybody, welcome to the War Room, and today on Tabletop Anarchy we're going to be looking inside this big box of giant killer robots, GKR heavy hitters.
Who doesn't like the sound of that?
I know,
Giant
and look at the
killer robots.
size. I mean, it weighs it. It's
does,
so
it?
heavy. Like
Yeah.
you won't believe how hefty this box is.
There is nothing I don't like about it as well. The artwork's amazing. The finish is beautiful with that gloss on the mech there, and then the matte sort of background. It's just.
It is actually really cool.
In fact,
isn't it? Yeah.
I think what explains that really well is this tiny little logo down here. And if anybody knows who Weta Workshops are, props. But these are the guys that did. Well, they worked on Lord of the Rings.
Did they really?
As well as many other things, but
yeah.
These are the guys that did all the, all the really cool stuff we've seen in Lord of the Rings, from, the what do you call it, latexy stuff, faces and masks and all the special effects and all that sort of stuff. And then for whatever reason decided
Make
to
a game.
Well, why not?
Why not?
Yeah. We've got some money in the bag from the day job.
This is a seriously sealed bag.
You know you've got a good game when
You
it's
can
got a
barely get the
nice
lid
tight
off when
fit
you
to
can't
the
get in
box.
it.
Yeah. And then we got
wow.
a couple of rule books, main rule book, advanced
Yeah,
rule
big
book.
So that's not too bad.
No, full colour as well, which is nice.
It's probably still one I won't bother reading.
Well, that's why we've got you on the channel. And then obviously I'm guessing what's nice is the advanced rule book's only a few pages. There's literally 7-8 pages there.
Yeah.
And I guess that's just going to take you through some extra bits. But
so have you looked at this already? Do you know
I've
the game?
I've had a little bit of a look, but
Yeah.
we haven't I haven't had a proper look and get inside. So
Okay.
I know roughly how the game works, but not.
So what we if you
overall.
want to tell us what the game's about,
Yeah.
what's
Well, it's exactly what you think it is. It's giant killer robots.
and what are they doing? Are they killing each other?
Well, the idea is it's a sport. So set in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you would call it post-apocalyptic. It's just set in the future, high industrial, and these are all different companies that have got these mechs, and they compete in a league of giant killer robots. So in the league, they score points or goals or respect or whatever you want to call it from either taking out another company's mech or tagging buildings. So they tag the buildings for sponsors. They get sponsorships, and then those sponsorships give you some special abilities in the game as well. But the sponsors are sponsoring you because they want the resources from those skyscrapers that they're destroying. So we've I think the idea is they've run out of resources in the future.
Yeah.
So they're starting to demolish things to pull the resources out of those
recycle
buildings.
the resources that are in them and stuff as well.
And each of the companies stand for different things. One of them I think is a haulage company, another one's a weapons company, and stuff like that. So they all have their own sort of little. The little sort of niche that they work in. Yeah. And you'll notice, so you've got your big mechs.
I mean, these things are serious, aren't they? So
they're fantastic.
We've obviously got what look like 4 different teams, 4 companies.
4 factions, as it were.
They're not factions, are they? We're not.
Well, they're either. I think they are in this. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
We've got these smaller ones are like your support.
Oh, and
support
all the
drones.
different sizes are all completely different.
Yeah, so different factions.
Ones.
So depending on which company you are. So these are your recon drones.
Yeah.
And for one company to the next, they are completely different. You've then got like your repair drone, and then you've got your combat drone. Okay. And again, they're completely
it's the same for
different.
all of them?
Yeah, the same type of drone, but obviously they all look completely different. And I think they've all got different abilities in the game as well, so they're not exactly the same as each other.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got each of your big mechs. Which are just
cool, aren't they? Look at the size of that.
They come sort of pre-painted, which is really nice. The main mechs themselves have got decals on, insignia on them.
Yeah. So you got one here. I can't read that. Does that say Diamondback Industries?
That's the name of their company. Yeah,
it's up the side, and
then you've got. I
don't know
if these guys have got. It's not got their name on. DWG, I think, or something. But yeah, it's got. That's sort of the orange dudes there.
This one just says HS on it as a logo, but
And then these guys.
Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Hammer Strike.
Hammer Strike, yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
one of them, yeah. And I don't know who these
These are
guys, who the blue
huge,
guys
aren't
are.
they?
They are massive, yeah, humongous dudes.
There's a lot of gear in this
So
box.
much
What else
gear,
have we got
so
here?
much gear. So there you're building bases that you've got there.
Oh, I see. And then you've got different coloured what look
So
like
these are your
tags.
tags. That's exactly right. So like we're saying, you tag the buildings. That's what they are.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
a few other ones in there. We've got. I'm not sure what they would be.
is that a little dog?
It's a dog.
That's your glory hound. So that's how you determine whose turn it is.
I was not
So
expecting.
yeah. So if it's your turn, you've got priority. You use the glory hound to represent that that's it's you. It's your priority to go.
Okay.
You've then got I think some of your sponsorship cards and stuff are in there, as well as some of their abilities.
Yeah.
These are your pilots.
Okay. Well,
There's 4 different pilots.
yeah.
But that's just one of them on the front there.
Yeah.
So for each company, you can have the same pilot.
Okay.
So obviously that girl there, and what's her name, Isabella Torres. She can go in any one of those mechs.
Okay.
But then there's 3 other pilots for this, so they're all the same,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
can each go
Go
in
in all the
different,
different
So
ones, yeah.
depending on who you want to take, you can put them in whichever mech you want.
Okay.
And then you've got these,
My
which are
life,
your
there's so much.
so
in
these are your
this
buildings.
box.
So if you pop a base out of the buildings, we can kind of show what these things look like. Because this is your skyscraper.
I've got some little arrow things on here as well. What
Oh, I don't know what the arrows are. We'll have to wait until
we'll
we
have to
get
wait
stuck
until we
into
get
it. Yeah,
started.
yeah.
But I mean, even the dice are massive. Look at the size of them.
Nice dice. You know what I'm like as
I know
well.
we got good
Yeah,
dice,
nice big
yeah.
dice. So they go in there like that. You then stick a top on.
Oh, top.
You
Yeah.
break me a top out.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of show what that looks like.
Oh, you can put multiple tags in the top of that.
You
I'm
can,
assuming,
yeah.
as
So
well,
what you do
looking
is you
at the
tag,
gaps in there.
you tag the building, and then once you've got so many on, you can destroy the building, and then you pop your tag in there. So you've got like your destroyed building as well as your full building, which I think is quite cool, and then it's quite nice on there. I like production quality is pretty
that
cool,
is quite
pretty
cool,
good.
isn't it? Yeah.
And then you've got your board, which is this thing here, and it's got 2 different sides, which is quite nice.
Are we gonna just between us, so we don't put it down, just see how big this thing? Because everything else in this game has been
massive, yeah.
huge.
So it's going that way.
Oh my
and
life!
then folding back.
I don't even know where the next.
under.
Oh, it's this way. Is it?
Yeah.
It's back underneath.
Back underneath towards you, I think.
Oh god! In fact, that is our whole table,
yeah,
more or less, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is. Yeah. Which is great.
Yeah.
So it'll be good
Well,
for
it's
us.
great. It'd be good for us to play with.
to get stuck
so
into
we're back
now.
that way.
How do we
Yeah,
close
it's
it?
like the krypton factor, isn't it?
A huge big thing. There's another load of buildings there to go with each of these, and you can see like the tags for the different
Oh yeah, of course.
sponsors, the different companies, and then finally, I believe these are like your player sheets, your player cards. So you pop on here. In fact, your little arrows you were talking about.
Oh
They
yeah,
might-
yeah.
They might slot into there.
Oh, it does look like they go into
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And
So
then
it's
you've got-
your energy level that looks like it's for. Yeah.
And then you've got King Wolf is the orange ones. And then you've got your 4 different pilots. So you pick the head that represents the pilot you're taking. So so let's say I'm doing the blue guys and you're doing the orange guys. So Thunder Happy
Yeah.
and King Wolf. We could both go with that pilot. We don't have to have different pilots,
ones. Okay.
which is quite nice. So I'll pass you that, and you can try and find somewhere to put it.
I don't know if there's anywhere left to put
There
this.
isn't, yeah.
This has to be the biggest game
It's
that we've unboxed. It is
massive,
huge.
humongous.
Oh,
And
it
then
keeps going.
the last one, which is quite nice, is as you're playing the game, your pilot levels up.
Okay.
So you put that hex on here, and once he levels up, he unlocks these abilities. So he gets to there, he unlocks that. He gets to the 2, he unlocks the 2.
Yeah.
He gets to the 3, she unlocks the 3. And you level your pilot up as you go.
Oh, great.
as
And
you go
they're all
through.
just different added features that
Added,
just give you
benefits and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
armor saves.
I like that. If you flip it over on the reverse there as well, there is actually an alternate chart. I don't know how that one works, but it's got a 2, then a 1, then the 3, and then on the bottom here it's got the 3, the 2, then the 1, and 1, 2. That's 4 different combinations, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know how that works, but we'll wait and see once we get stuck into it and we have a go.
I know. Yeah. I
but-
just can't wait to have a go with
Yeah, it's
this.
just insane how
I just
much
want to play
stuff's
with one of
in here.
these.
Well, yeah. I can't wait to start blasting up buildings and stuff with them as well.
I mean, that is a serious weapon as well.
It is, yeah. Well, I think they're all totting some pretty
Yeah.
serious, serious guns, and I like that all the aesthetics are completely different. I think the plan is to task Andy with painting one up in sort of TTA colours for us, so we've got our own sort of custom mech. But yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea of just how much stuff is in this box. If you're excited about it, let us know in the comments below. I know we are.
Yeah.
As soon as we get some videos up for it, if you subscribe, you'll see them going up. But yeah, until next time, we'll see you soon.
Cheers.